Day 1 of Rally Sweden is completed, and as expected, there were some surprises. Rally started with Yumio's sprint stage in the dark, with Kalerov and Pera taking the early lead. Once the rally really got underway in the forest though, he struggled for grip, and although he managed to be competitive and even won a stage, he lost a lot of time to the other drivers, especially on the second one through, when the road got dirty from cars in other categories. He still managed to stay in contention though, and he finished the day 5th. With the road order being reshuffled, he will be the main man to watch tomorrow. The surprise of the day was the leader at the end of it. Craig Breen, who is driving for the first time this year in the Hyundai, maximized his road position to win 3 stages and lead the rally ahead of Tanak. The former world champion used his more favorable road position to lead the morning loop, but still appeared to be somewhat struggling to maximize his car's potential. The disappointment of today goes to Takamoto Katsuta. The Japanese driver managed to win the Botsmark stage and be in the hunt for the podium places, but crashed out after hitting a snowbank and retired for the day. These are the main things that happened on day 1. What is waiting for the drivers tomorrow? Day 2 of Rally Sweden will include 7 stages. 3 of them will be run both at the morning and afternoon runs, and will include 2 new stages to this year's edition. The first of these stages is Norby, a 17-kilometer stage with some very fast straights, but is also relatively narrow and has some blind and tricky corners in it as well. The second stage is also the longest of both the day and the rally, Floda. The stage is 28 kilometers long and includes some massively long straights, where drivers will be on the rev limiter for most of the time. Despite the length of the stage, do not expect big gaps between the drivers, as there will be very little room to gain advantage. The second run through the stage is expected to be run at the dark, and that can have an effect on the drivers, especially those starting back, who will have less daylight and also different conditions. The third stage is Sevar, which was run last year as well. The stage is also massively fast, but is twisty at some sections and also very narrow. If there will be big mistakes or accidents, they will be there. As this is the stage most drivers know, most chances are they will try to push in it to make bigger gaps and may conserve their tires for it. But they will have a 30-minute service area between the morning and afternoon runs, along with a 45 minutes regroup area, where drivers will have time to rest. The day will end with the Umio stage, which will be run at the dark as well. With the issue of darkness and coming to it on very worn tires, it can also throw up some surprises. So that's what's waiting for the drivers on day 2. Who will come out on top at the end of it? Stay tuned to know.